Welcome everyone. If we can start by liking and sharing this video and dropping a subscription. And if you ring that noti bell, I'll be the most appreciative person ever. But into this conversation, all is mind, the universe is mental. That is the first Hermetic principle. But today we're going to be talking about the law of divine oneness. It's basically stating that we are all from this divine spark, and from that divine spark is what brings us all together. That divine spark being consciousness. We are all linked through consciousness. I am you, you are me. We are connected. And what gives us this sense of individuality is the way we express ourselves. Everyone is allowed to express themselves however they want, therefore giving them the freedom to make decisions. So based on how you express yourself, you may feel that if you are so different from everyone, but once you get past the way you express yourself and look into the depths of your soul, look into the depths of your being, you'll realize how similar you are to other people. And with this, it can help your ability to read people, because now you can see the flaws that you have within yourself and other people. And a lot of people run from this, but as a chosen one, you must embrace this, because now you're on a higher calling and you can no longer run from this. So when you see these insecurities that would have used to triggered you, you must stay calm now. You must learn how to beat them. So if someone is confident and that is making you feel a certain way, that only means that you should have inner confidence, and you must embrace your inner confidence. And the only way to do this is to address the lack that you have within you. It's like a lot of times where we run across people that we barely know, but they make us feel a type of way, is because they have something that we either have too and we're ashamed of and we don't want the world to know, or they have something that we're lacking that we're supposed to have within us. I'm not telling you to go out and mimic other people or clone the personality of someone that you're envious of. What you need to do is dissect that person. What is it about them that gravitates you to them? So if you like an entertainer and you think he's the most charismatic person, or you like a singer and you think she has the beautifulest voice and she's so well spoken, it's these things that you must incorporate, not that person's personality. You still have your freedom of expression, but you must develop your well-spokenness. You must develop your charisma. This is all indicators, because we are all one. I am you, you are me. So that thing you see in them is the same thing that's in you, but you got it, it's dormant within you. You must strengthen it. Envy and jealousy is just you being insecure within yourself. You must beat these insecurities and grow, because growth is forever. You will never reach a point where there's no more growth. The pursuit of growth is eternal. It is lifelong. And once you realize this, you'll begin the mission of life, the mission of you, of your soul. And divine oneness is consciousness. Some of us are unplugged from this consciousness, and dumb people bring the collective consciousness down, because there is a such thing as collective consciousness, because if we're all linked to one thing, that it is a greater thing, you know? So some people think that ignorance is bliss. You know, the people that don't want to seek the truth is okay with knowing that things are a lie, but as long as they can live their life, they're okay with it. That's okay for that individual, but for collective consciousness, it's detrimental. If we have millions upon billions of people that is okay with being fed any piece of information, as long as they're able to enjoy their little life, even if it's not that enjoyable, but it's ignorance is bliss. So to them, they're comfortable. That brings down collective consciousness. Now you have others that seek the truth. You have others that do their work, their growth, and they raise their vibrations. And some of them raise their vibrations to the point where they go into the darkness and they help other lost souls and they guide them to the light. They're doing their part in raising collective consciousness, because if you choose to turn your back on all the information, you choose that you don't want to learn anything, and you want to stay a low vibrational being, you're not helping anyone. you're lower in vibration? What if you, the same low vibrational being, decide to have a kid? What are you going to teach that kid if you do not have higher vibrational thoughts? Only thing you can teach that kid is low vibration. So now we have another generational curse. You're birthing this child into low vibration. You're giving them all of this low vibrational energy to the point where they're going to embody a low vibration, therefore adding to the low vibrational count, lowering the collective consciousness. We must seek knowledge. We must better ourselves. It's the mind, the body, the soul. You must practice on your spirituality. Whatever you believe in, you must strengthen your connection to source, because at the end of the day, no matter what religion you believe in, it all goes, at the end of the day, is God. God is the man above. And you want to strengthen your connection with God. It is the most essential thing. You want strengthen your connection with your body, because within your body is the temple. The temple to God is within your body. And you want to strengthen your mind, because without a strong mind, you fall victim to anything. People fear a knowledgeable man, because a knowledgeable man will not fall and stand for anything, because a knowledgeable man will stand on his beliefs. He will be wise enough to not be manipulated. And in this process of strengthening your mind, body, and spirit, you will notice your elevations rising. And this is all going to help the collective consciousness. Even if you think I'm just one person, you're making a positive influence on the world. Even though you're one person, you're one less person doing negativity to this world. Like, it's so many negative people in this world. Even if you feel like you are just one, you may just be one now, but who's to say how many other lights you will ignite? Not me. I'm not speaking for myself. You, the person watching this video. If you shine your light bright enough, you will inspire others. Therefore, doing your part into raising collective consciousness. And you can go about it however you choose to go about it, because we all have our own paths, and everyone's journey is different and unique. There's some people that are preachers. There's some people that are musicians, and there's a lot of musicians that really change people's lives. You don't know how many kids listen to songs that are going through horrible things, but they listen to music to give them hope. Music can inspire someone. Music can give you a dream when it seems like there's nothing better. And there's so many different other forms, like art. You could be a lawyer and you could help, no matter what you do. I'm not going to keep naming careers, but you could do your part to help the collective consciousness. And that is what divine oneness is. We are all one. And even though we're one, we're so separated, because we're not one with our higher self. You have a huge group of the consciousness that is still down into the negativity. And then you have a select few that are what you would say higher consciousness. And then you have the elite that understands both sides, and they use their control to keep consciousness negative. Because if consciousness is negative, people are probably fearful, they're lustful, and they have no sense of survival. Basically, their first three chakras are blocked. The first three chakra centers is the root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus chakra. Your sacral chakra, well, I'm going to start at root chakra because that's the first. Your root chakra is tied into your sense of survival. So if I can make you feel like you need this job to survive, or you need this apartment to survive, or you need this car to fit in, whatever it is, I can feed you and feed into your beliefs. Now you are attached to these things. And the moment you lose your job, you lose your stability. The moment you lose your car, you lose your stability. And this is all to keep your chakra centers blocked. Then you go up to your sacral chakra. Most people are introduced to prawn or pranific images at the age of 10 to 12. And now you have this sexual demon on your back at a very young age. You're addicted to prawn. You're a lustful being. And the thing about this sacral chakra is, in life, we're either going to create our vision or we're going to try to create a baby. And a lot of us develop this addiction and we're not even using it to create another being. There's so many people that use their sacral energy on masturbation or meaningless sex. things that are pleasurable in the moment, but detrimental to you. You're wasting your energy when you could cultivate this energy, save this energy, and put it towards what you desire, put it towards your vision. You can take that same energy and make a song. You can take that same energy and draw a picture. You can take that same energy and go to school and become a lawyer, because you're using the energy to create your vision, to create your future. Then we go up to the solar plexus chakra. This is your sense of power, your sense of self. So if you're watching the news all the time, now you're getting seen to all of these fear tactics. You're constantly observing all of these negative things. Now you are in a fearful mindset. And fear is the biggest chakra blockage there is. That's why they use so many fear tactics in modern day media to control you, to keep you away from your higher self, to keep you at a lower vibration. They do not want you to atone and to harness your powers. If everyone was their best self, how could we control you? If we allowed you to grow and become your greatest self, how could I control you? How could I use you to make sure I thrive? Because that is what the government does. They use all of us and they thrive. I talked about this in the previous video. We outnumber the government, but yet we can't stand together. We're not going to even talk about all the races here in America, let alone just a singular race. All the division between religions, social classes, interest, shades of color. If you're black, you got black people, then you got light-skinned black people. That's already 2 subcategories. You got gay black people, then you got straight black people. That's 2 different subcategories. Why can't we all get along? Why do the government fund the feminist movement? Why do the government fund trans movement? It's not because they truly care. It's to cause chaos. At the end of the day, sexual orientation should not be government regulated. I have no bashfulness against trans, but it just shouldn't be government related. But they make it government related because they know that it is a controversial topic. They know that it will push us further apart. And what is it? Divide and conquer, right? So the smaller the division, the easier it is to conquer. I cannot be conquered. And as you are a chosen one, I hope that you can be conquered. I hope that you are constantly on your journey of growth. I hope that you're constantly bettering yourself, seeking knowledge, and I hope to see you in the promised land. That's the end of this video. I kind of got the inspiration of this video from a TikTok I made earlier on the universal laws. I'm going to be doing one every other day or so for the entirety of the month until I get to number 12, which is the last one. Today was Universal Law 1, Divine Oneness. We all come from the spark of God. Consciousness is within us all. I am you, you are me. How do you express yourself? Maybe it's different from me, but I'm sure if you look deep enough, we have similarities. Gaia is streaming on all platforms. And what's today? Tuesday? 3 more days. 3 more days. Chopstick will be out, streaming on all platforms. And I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you made it to this point and you hearing me say this and you still don't like, share, and subscribe, I'm going to find you and we going to fight. Until next time, all love.